So this second segment is all about Letterboxd, Rotten Tomatoes, funny reviews, reactions. So we'll explore the perspectives of reviewers regarding the movie, and we will, like I said, look at feedbacks from different platforms. So first of all, the movie is rated at 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb, and 58% on Metacritic. As of the day we're filming, which is the 11th of March. So if it changed, guys, it's not our fault.
So again, my reviews are all from Letterboxd. The first one that I have says, Sabrina Carpenter's character started a group that was all-inclusive and made to make everyone feel special, all while she wore a variety of sweater vests. Pack it up, Will Schuster.
Okay. Okay, so my first one is from Rotten Tomatoes, and the person said, any movie in 2020 that features a dance-off where a young man with pink hair defeats his opponent by voguing absolutely earns its place in the culture.
Yes.
Because, I mean, Isaiah Juilliard was
Iconic.
voguing
An icon.
everywhere. Like what?
An
He was
icon.
good. I getcha. Okay, so my second review is a comment from TikTok.
Oh,
Okay, so the commenter is named Peach Potato. Shout out to
Nice.
Peach Potato. They said Liza Koshy, Jordan Fisher, and Sabrina Carpenter are all being in the same movie together feels like a crime. Pop meets Broadway meets YouTube. LMAO.
yeah.
That is true because Sabrina Carpenter is like a pop star now. Well,
Yeah.
she did do acting, but like she's now a pop star. Then you have like Liza Koshy, who's all about YouTube, and then Jordan Fisher, who is on Broadway right now.
I feel like while they were casting, we're like, all right, let's pick the let's pick the people who would less likely be together and just put them together. And
Yeah.
they said yes. Okay, so this one is a little mean, but it's just, again, because of the music. Objectively a bad movie, but when it contains both Jordan Fisher and 20 seconds of Normani's motivation, I'll give it an extra star.
You know what's funny is that I have exactly a review that says the same thing, which is like, look, I know this is just another stupid dance movie, but you can't put Sabrina Carpenter and Jordan Fisher together and expect me not to be right up this movie's ass. Well, that was all for my reviews today. Do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay, so we're done with the reviews. Let's go on to the third segment.
So for this next segment, called the Oscar Goes To, we each had to pick a character in the movie that we think was the best. It doesn't necessarily
The movie. Nailed.
know the person who deserves an Oscar. It doesn't have to be like the actor in itself. It can just be the character or like something they said or did in the movie that was like, you're the best. But yeah. So Becca, your
Well, you
Oscar
should
goes
do
to-
the honors today.
All right. Then my Oscar goes to Miss Ramirez.
Who's Miss Ramirez?
To me, she was a counselor, but you said she was like the
The admission
admission lady.
Okay, well.
Yep. I chose her because I don't know if they actually do that, or like if there's actually someone who like you have to talk to in order to get admitted, and I don't know if they actually look for like something different, but I really like the fact that she didn't accept Quinn, like just based off her like amazing grades and like her extremely beautiful curricular that everybody has. And I think she was like a good representation of saying just being good at school is not gonna get you far. You need to have your own interests. And yeah, that's why I chose her.
Yeah, they do a admission interview. Well, I'm not sure in like at Duke if they do that in like certain universities like in the States, because I don't live in the States. But like for my university,
Canada.
yes. So for my university, when I applied for my bachelor's in law, my law degree for law school, they wanted to do an interview because it's like part of it. I think it's 30% grades, 70% the interview. And so I'm pretty sure it's not the same thing for every school, so I'm not sure for Duke how it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do have a pre-admission like interview, and it's just like you get selected because of your grades and you have the interview, but that doesn't mean you will get in. Like they will still have to give you like the admission, if you see what I mean. So probably, and it was, like I said, it was nice that she did give like Quinn some pointers on ways to like do it and ways to go. And at the end of the day, even if Quinn doesn't get admitted into Duke because of her grades who slipped, she will still have a good experience. Especially, I think she gave her a card for NYU, and I heard NYU is a good school. So so my Oscar goes to Jazz Hill, which is
Let's go.
Liza Koshy's character, Quinn's best friend. And it's because, honestly, it's because she was like the bestest of friends. Honestly, she was always there for Quinn.
Yes.
And she would always like, she had Quinn's back, you know?
Yes.
And she could have let, what were we going to say?
She literally quit a whole entire thing that could have directly brought her into like a good, what she wanted for a friend.
She quit twice. And I'm pretty sure when she had to get back in the second time, she probably had to beg Isaiah to get her in, to let her in. And she quit 2 times to go and follow Quinn, which for me is like, she was such a good friend. And I like the fact that she was just a happy, funny character that didn't have like, I guess it's sad that we didn't get like to see her backstory, but for me she was like she was just like a nice character that is like a ride or die friend. And so my Oscar goes to the character, and of course Liza Koshy did a good job portraying her, so
props to her. For this last segment, we each had to pick a character that we think as ourselves we would nail the role of. Like literally, if you put us side to side, we're basically the same. Yeah. So Becca, which character were you like, oh my god, I need to do that role right now? Go.
Do you think you can guess?
Is it Juilliard?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not Juilliard.
Is it Quinn?
Yes, it's Quinn. How did you guess?
I knew it. 'Cause the grades.
And
the
grades.
Extracurriculars. You know, wanting something like yeah.
Well, Cass is right. I picked Quinn because I do relate to her a bit. For like the grades things and the extracurricular, I'm that type of person. Well, I'm not as like stick in my ass type of person, because she was really stuck up in the beginning, and now like she's loosened up, so it's like good, she's good. But like I was a bit like Quinn, especially before I came into university, because that thing destroyed me. Now I'm just like hoping to finish my degree, but before I was admitted to university, I was like Quinn. Grades all the time, good grades, and doing everything in school. And so I understand what Quinn went through, and I thought because of her personality, I could be able to play her, because I relate to her. And an actor has to be able to like be in the skin of the one she portrays or he portrays. Like, Austin Butler and Elvis. People are still saying that he does not want to let go of that accent because he's still doing the Elvis voice.
I did. Yeah. Well, I don't know much about the dude. I didn't even know he was Elvis at some point. I thought it was like, what's his name? The tall one.
Anyways. Yes, it's because there was a movie, Priscilla, who came out about like Elvis's wife, and in this movie Jacob Elordi does Elvis.
That one.
But in the real Elvis movie, it's Austin Butler. So people are saying like, you know, he still has the voice, which I don't know because like I don't really know the actor. But like, well, I know the actor, but I don't know his real voice because I've always been just seeing him act. So that's why I think I could do Quinn, because I could get into the whole character. And you, who did you go with? Wait, can I guess?
Yeah, can you try guessing?
Can I try guessing? Just because you keep mentioning this one character, I'm like, she might have went with him for the sass. So did you go with Isaiah?
No.
No, okay.
I just really liked him as a character, but no, not Isaiah.
Okay. Knowing you, you probably went with like either the best friend or like either the best friend or like one of the people in the group, like just a random person in the group. So the thing is, I wouldn't see you playing jazz. That's the problem. But then who else in the group could you play? Okay, you know what? Is it jazz?
Nope.
Okay, you tell me. I can never guess your people. It's crazy.
Yeah, because honestly, I feel like I picked them for different reasons. But the one that I picked that I think I could play was Jake Taylor, the dance instructor.
When it came in my head, I was like, oh my god, imagine if she went with Jake. But I was like, no, Kes would never go with Jake.
I went with Jake mainly because he let something that happened in the past haunt him. And I think I have a pretty bad level of anxiety to the point where if something like that happened to me, I would just quit. Even if a Gwen went to me, I'd be like, well, sorry, my girl, goodbye, see you someday. And that's why I picked him, because he was a little sad at the beginning, and I'm a sad person. So let's go. We're like this. And honestly, it was kind of difficult for me to pick a character because I didn't know anything about anyone except that they were dancers and that one of them did like karate and the other was like a DJ. And yeah, I didn't pick Jazz because I don't see myself as her like at all. And
yeah,
Quinn
exactly. Exactly.
So,
when I was thinking about Jazz, I was like, Kes would never choose Jazz, but I didn't know like the other characters' names. Like I was like, probably someone else in the group, but I don't know their names, so I'll just go with Jazz. But I didn't see you playing Jazz in either because she's too all over the place.
Yeah, but yeah, no, because I went with someone that I knew a little bit about and that I could relate to something. Quinn, I don't really relate to her. I'm not that tenacious. Big words. So yeah, Jake Taylor. Let's go, Mr. Fisher. Yeah. And he's a dancer and I like to dance. So